Whoa. That's right, for every top 10 best list, there comes a top 10 worst list, and there are a couple things to know before going into this. One, I have not seen every horrendous film that came out this year. I started reviewing movies in April, so I didn't see every crappy movie that came out, but there was a lot of them that I saw though this year. And also too, these are my personal picks, you know. There's gonna be some people who say, how come this movie isn't there? How come this movie's in there? How come it's in this order? It's just my personal picks. And if you don't agree with my list, that's fine. You know, everyone has their own opinion. So go on YouTube and make your own top 10 worst list because once again, everyone's doing it. Alright, so let's get on to the top 10 worst list of 2013.
Number 10.
Coming in at number 10 is After Earth. Now, After Earth was a film that I did see in theaters, but I just didn't want to review it. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not as bad as The Last Airbender, but it's still a bad movie. I mean, there's no tension, the CGI is horrendous, and the film is pretty boring. And I get it, Jaden Smith is the son of Will Smith. I get that, but he's just not a good actor. And he needs a great director that can help him make him a good actor. A great director can make an actor become a better actor. I don't think M. Night Shyamalan's the man to do it though. That's why After Earth makes it to my worst list.
Number 9.
Coming in at number 9 is The Purge. Now, The Purge was a film that was really interesting because the concept was really intriguing. You know, one night a year, all crime is legal. It gives a chance for the film to be really suspenseful. But the film completely butchers that and becomes a generic home invasion film that's just, what the hell, man? And also, too, The Purge just shows you how stupid kids can be in horror films. I mean, if I ever become a parent, and if my kids are dumb as Ethan Hawke's kids in this film, I would consider myself as a parent as a failure. I cannot let kids be that stupid, but The Purge just shows you kids are just that stupid.
Number 8.
Coming in at number 8 is White House Down. Now, White House Down was a film that was, you know, kind of interested in seeing, but overall, it just didn't work. Now, if you look at my review of White House Down, it almost looks like I gave the film a positive review, but I think the reason why I was a little bit more positive on the film was because the fact that the chemistry between Channing Tatum and Jamie Foxx was really strong. I think that was the best part in that entire film.
Number 7.
Coming in at number 7 is G.I. Joe Retaliation. Now, G.I. Joe Retaliation was actually a film that I wanted to see because when I saw the trailers for it, I was like, finally, they got G.I. Joe right, and also too is a big step forward from that awful predecessor, G.I. Joe Rise of the Cobra. While G.I. Joe Retaliation is better than his horrendous predecessor, it's still a bad film. The movie is watchable, but you can't help the fact that the editing is choppy, the action scenes are edited really badly, and the film is just way too damn cheesy. I get it, it's a G.I. Joe film, but it's just way too cheesy. This isn't a G.I. Joe film that G.I. Joe fans are hoping for, so I recommend sticking with the cartoons.
Number 6.
Coming in at number 6 is Grown Ups 2. Now, Grown Ups 2 was a film that I was not looking forward to. I mean, I liked the first one when I was a bit more younger, but then when I see it now, it's just really bad. It's not worth it. The jokes never really hit, and it's the same thing with Grown Ups 2. The jokes never hit. His earlier films, those are really good films, but nowadays his films are just bad, and Grown Ups 2 is a prime example of why Adam Sandler's films have gone off track.
Number 5.
Alright guys, we're getting down to the top 5 worst films of the year, and coming in at number 5 is A Haunted House. Now, A Haunted House was a film that I did not see in theaters. It's a film that I did not review, but when it came out on DVD, I rented it and see how it was. I regret it. This film could have been funny. It really could have, but it's just not funny. There was just one part where I actually kind of laughed at, but that was it. Just one part is enough to save this 90-minute film? No. And not because this is not my type of humor, but literally in the film, 15 to 25 minutes, it just got really boring. It just gets really boring. They don't try to make you laugh.
Number 4.
Coming in at number 4 is Getaway. Never does a title explain what I wanted to do when I saw this film. Now, don't get me wrong, Getaway could have been a fun, guilty pleasure-ish film, but 10 minutes in, I just was tired of it. It's just repetitive action, just cars flipping over like a Michael Bay film when Michael Bay was on heroin.
Number 3.
Alright guys, we're getting down to the wire. These are the top 3 films that really got under my skin. These were freaking bad movies. And coming in at number 3 is The Smurfs 2. Now I get it, The Smurfs 2 isn't for my demographic, but there are a dozen kid films that are way more better than the Smurfs 2. Literally, the Smurfs 2 makes a child stupid. Get them a much more better film. Toy Story, Monsters, you can teach your kid a lesson, but the Smurfs 2 just makes your kid dumb. Oh my gosh, I couldn't stand this film, and I can't believe they're making a third film. Why?
Number 2.
Coming in number 2 is A Good Day to Die Hard, and I think it's a good day for the Die Hard franchise to die. I was really looking forward to A Good Day to Die Hard, but the film was just so disappointing. I mean, I freaking like all the Die Hard films. The second one, sure. The fourth one, hell, it's enjoyable. But this film is just so bad. John Moore, you really think this is what Die Hard fans want? No! John McClane isn't even John McClane. He's just some random guy who's a superhero. I mean, this film lost what made the other Die Hard films great. It lost everything, and that's why it's number 2 on my list. It could have been number 1, but there was just one film that really got under my skin, and it is
Number 1.
Movie 43. Now, Movie 43 was a film that I did not see in theaters. I did not review it. I wanted to, but I saw it on Netflix, and I was like, okay, let's see how horrible this movie is. Oh my gosh, this movie is horrible. Did you really think that this crap was funny? No! This film is so unwatchable. It's not even so bad that it's good. It's so bad you just can't even watch it. It's freaking awful. I never hated a film this much as movie 43. Like, it has a humongous cast of great actors in it. Why the hell are you in this film? Josh Duhamel has his cartoon cat. It's his pet. And the cartoon cat starts to get jealous of Elizabeth Banks because he's starting to get in the life of Josh Duhamel and his life. I'm going to give a spoiler from the film. Don't even care about it. It's at the end of the credits, there's a scene with Josh Duhamel and Elizabeth Banks. So he tries to push away Elizabeth Banks, but Josh Duhamel's like, hack off. So then one night, Elizabeth Banks and Josh Duhamel having sex, and the freaking cartoon cat is freaking masturbating up his ass, and he's crying, and you see this little cloud, and you see him and Josh Duhamel making out. It doesn't even funny. It's so awful. Like, did a freaking 8-year-old come up with this stuff? Not only is movie 43 the worst film of 2013, I'm not even lying to you guys, it is the worst film I have ever seen in my life. I've seen a bunch of horrible films, but nothing comes close to this horrendous piece of crap. It's just so freaking awful. I hate this movie with a passion. And that's why movie 43 is number 1 on my list for the worst films of 2013. Thank you guys for watching my top 10 worst list, and also thank you guys for watching my top 10 best list. It means a lot. 2013 is coming to an end, and I thank you all who are all of my subscribers. Thank you for being on this journey with me, guys. It's been a really fun year. Let's see what 2014 has to offer to us. Thank you guys so much for watching my video, and have a nice day.